ornaments. Ornaments Christmas in a corporate Christmas tree, 71. From that time till today, 2002, only 3 insiders belong to the board. Nobody else. The CEO, the Chief Operating Officer, and the Chief Financial Officer. From a ornaments on Christmas tree, corporate Christmas tree, to a situation of only 3 insiders, all should be independent directors. It's a sea change in 30 years' time of corporate governance. In fact, to take the point further, they say when CEO is there, everybody is there. You don't have a director of finance, director of commercial, director of technical, all are part of CEO. When CEO is there, nobody has any intelligence. So why put more people who are the inside directors? But who are the independent directors who are from outside? Again, you would say there is a challenge how to have directors from outside, but who are independent. Next, so we are trying to give some definition, you know very well. Then the time has come when the board is never evaluated. One of the requirements of corporate governance is that is the board working? Is the board doing routine work? Just tenders. When you corporate tender and get quotations and the board passes, is it work of the board? Or something more? Strategy, risk management, future, new development, new business. So now the very concept of board evaluation, director evaluation, independent evaluation has already started. Next, I have to skip over. Next. Next one. Next one. Yes. Now in Indian situation, one point I will highlight. The problem of Indian situation, be it public sector or be it private, is that we have a dominant shareholder. In case of public sector, the government. In private sector, the dominant promoter. The clash is between the dominant shareholder and the minority shareholders. This has to be resolved. Because it is not a problem elsewhere. It's typical problem of India and some countries. That the dominant shareholder tries to stifle the minority shareholder, including government. So this has to be ensured. That is possible only when the board becomes independent. So it is not the independent director who are talked of. The board independence. The board must be independent. With independent directors, board also must be independent. It is the trust operate. Then again, there are good OECD guidelines that what the state enterprises should do. I skip over for want of time. Next, they all can be read. Then the OECD, we had set up a committee under Arun and Rath. What they said? The departments should not believe, should not feel that they are the owners. They should behave as if they are the custodians, not the owners. Maintain arm's length distance. Don't have too many officers on the board. Don't give directives, don't give instructions, but give directives. If you want to do something, give directives. Then, most important last one is a negative list. Negative list of items on which government does nothing. The commercial nature, administrative nature, their appointments, operational nature, government should totally keep away. There is 2004 Arun which is being accepted one by one in a great way. In this backdrop, friends, the future strategy is the following: autonomy, financial powers, effective revenue. Then you must address the problem of CPSU, talk of CSR, and sixth one is very important: code of conduct for all stakeholders, including the majority stakeholders, and better corporate governance, which are the following. Next. Sorry. You must give a strategic role to the board. The board is Board may be doing routine work, but no, they must have work which is strategic nature. Then autonomy and accountability, risk management, ethics transparency, effective internal audit systems, effective internal, these are areas where today, when you are subjecting yourself to CAG and CVC, one reason is that your internal systems are not strong. If you make your internal systems of vigilance and audit strong, you may not have a requirement of an outside body coming and doing this work for you. And last but not least, the board independence. With this, the challenge of the 21st century NIC, which is not listed, is the strategic role of board PSUs, full commercial and managerial autonomy, release the full potential of PSUs by having wider public ownership. Today, we are having the government control of ownership of 100%, 80%, 90%. It should be brought down to 70%. It should remain, but bring it down. That way, you get a lot of money from the public and lot of public control over the PSU, which is not available today. Then, the minority versus majority shareholder is one problem which we have one challenge we have to face. The minority versus majority shareholder. It will lead to more activism on the part of shareholders, and we must encourage that. Internal controls by audit vigilance, then better CSR as a business plan, and last but not least, board independence for PSUs. These, I would say, are challenges which you have to meet. Next. I'll give you back to Adam Smith. Adam Smith said, now, what is it? The directors of companies being managers of other people's money are not expected to watch over the other people's money as much as they would do on their own. This is made a statement in 1773. Next, 200 years later, what Monk said is Adam Smith was absolutely right. He drew attention towards the great power of the modern corporation. What he said 200 years back was the context of great power of modern corporation in terms of size, life, power, and lack of accountability. He gave a warning to all of us, which you must keep in mind. But the IFC made a study proving Adam Smith wrong. Next. He said that it has got two aspects. Today, in much of a developed country where there is a good legal system, good corporate governance practices, there Adam Smith is wrong. There Adam Smith has been disproved that modern corporations have grown and doing very well. Although we have failures like Enron, great failures, failures are there, but it has not stopped modern corporations from going against Adam Smith practices. But in a poor, developed world where the corporate governance is weak, Adam Smith is still present today. Next, there have been scandals. In fact, it is interesting to know that corporate governance reforms has grown on the back of scandals. 71 Watergate scandal, 91 Maxwell scandal, that led to corporate committee. Again, 2002 Enron scandal, that led to SOX. So scandals have driven corporate governance. We must not forget this. Last is a beautiful quotation from an Ivy League journal, which says that think of Socrates. Why Socrates was poisoned? Because he asked questions. He not only asked questions, he so-called corrupted the youth, asking them to ask questions. So he was put to death. Today, you have to ask questions in the courtroom. Directors must ask questions. Otherwise, you are going to have Enrons and Walter-Storms for this world. Thank you.
You don't have much time, but he quoted Socrates and let me quote Aristotle in Machiavelli. The prince Aristotle told, I think, at one place that we should have a prince who should be a thinking prince. And here, you have a person in electrical services who is a thinking person. On that note, we have, if you don't understand, we attended a meeting of Visakhapatnam Steel Plant yesterday. Right now, we have a meeting at NBC. We hardly have 3 minutes. But we have the email, we can carry that thing through email. Let us have very, very brief observations. There should not be questions, there should not be answers. There should be very brief observations. The more you speak,
Also questions.
Yes.
Also questions, yes.
Very brief question.
As Dr. Mishra said, there was like, as Dr. Mishra said, Mr. Rath is a unique thinking civil servant. We are thankful to him. My only question, comment is that we are trying to mix the company law, corporate governance and Article 12 under the heading that it is social responsibility and commercial viability. My submission is they just do not go together. You cannot be state as well as a commercial enterprise. It is contradiction on the face of it, and it should be given thought to. And that is the reason today, when we have Guru Gobind Singh refinery, only recently you must have seen that photo. Government has reduced its ownership to 49% and having special purpose vehicle for 2%. The contention that why CDCCAG is there, because there are no good internal controls. It may be true of 200 enterprises, but 5 enterprises are such, or 2 enterprises are such, which have good control system. But they can't get away from CDC because Article 12 is there. Therefore, the thing of Article 12 and commercial corporation can never go together. And they can never be the board managed company in the real sense of the term.
Okay, but my simple question is that, excuse me sir, being a little bit straightforward. This thinking, is it shared by all the 2,000 or 2,000 areas also recorded? Anything else? And the other important as to who thinks what. It is important if something is right or wrong. It's very right. This is important. It is not important as to who thinks what. It is important if something is right or something is wrong. That is important. Second point, I will take you to the other extreme. I told you in the lecture also that there are 2 types of companies. The boom and bust type. When maturity drives, companies make profits, and give huge dividends to shareholders. But they may or may not last quite long. On the other hand, there are what we call visionary companies. Whose profit they must make. You see, nobody, today's world, nobody can support you if you say that I will not make profit. First and basic requirement of a commercial body is to make profit. There is no two-way about it. But profit for whom? Profit for what purpose? Even if take the worst private or MNC scenario, even they are, that any MNC, they have a strong social relevance content. They have a strong brand equity. They have a strong ethics built into their system of governance. And so they begin with profits, but moving towards social relevance, moving towards social responsibility more and more. The public sector began with social relevance, then moving more and more towards commercial objectives. The two are not contradictory. The two are not contradictory. In fact, I did not dwell upon a slide. I dwell upon that. It may sound utopian. It may sound, even when they dispute that, what Mahatma Gandhi said, that you are trustees of property. That when you are earning wealth not for yourself. You are supposed to partake of a small portion of your wealth for your own need, your don't start. But then the balance you are supposed to plow back for social welfare. So this combination of the two objectives, how you combine it, I would consider it to be the challenge of 21st century. There is no company today which is purely profit making. There is no company today which is having purely social development. All companies, private, public, MNC, have to combine both aspects of the three objectives. And degree to which the successful combine will be the challenge of 21st century.
Very important questions.
Shri Kumar, Special Secretary, Finance Advisor to the Ministry of Steel, for sparing his valuable time from his extremely busy schedule and giving him the opportunity to learn from his vast knowledge and experience. Sir, we are indeed honored to have you amongst us. Your distinguished lecture on public enterprise government's challenge of the 21st century has highlighted the importance of proper governance as corporations become more powerful in countries. I request Dr. Namita to kindly give a memento and wrap a shawl as a gratitude, as a token of our gratitude. Thank you very much, sir. I also thank Professor Murthy for coming up and sparing his time for us. I request Dr. Shri to give a memento as a token of our gratitude. I request Professor Mutta Reddy to give us presidential address.
Shri Arun Kumar Rath, distinguished guest of today's morning, Professor Mishra, Director IT, Professor Lakshmanarayan and Mr. Shri and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. But I am extremely thankful to Dr. Mishra who has asked me to come over here and participate in this. I feel really honored and also benefited for caring to Shri Arun Kumar. But he has done many things, and as Professor Lakshmanarayan pointed out, either it is public enterprise or private enterprise, for whose sake it is there. In fact, it is for the public. Money has to come from the public. Whichever way it is, only thing is how you maintain. As Mr. Arun Kumar Rath pointed out, this corporate governance is the key, and other gentlemen has asked whether all of them are following this. If public servants take it as own the system and feel that they are trustees of the public money, there should not be any problem. We always get the profits, and whether it is profit or loss, it depends on how you look at it. If you sell your good at a high cost, you get more profit. But if you slightly reduce, public will get benefit out of that. Therefore, this is how we may look at this problem. I am extremely, in fact, benefited after hearing to him. And the main problem is there are several principles. One thing is the problem comes in practice. If you practice these basic principles and keep this in mind, definitely everything will go well. And as Professor Mishra pointed out, that Osmania University is the largest affiliating university, having more than 900 affiliated colleges, and every year we are catering to the need of about 5.5 to 6 lakh students, and almost about 1.5 lakh students are receiving their degrees, graduation, post-graduation, and other professional courses. And definitely, we are looking forward to this IPE, which is one of the prestigious institutes in the campus, to help the university in actually creating value among our distinguished students. In fact, we are planning to have value addition courses, and in this direction, Usman University has also started what is called Institution Industry Hub recently, and we are going to have a building worth about 6.5 crores, and we have already given sanction for that. And there, what we want is the companies can have their incubation centers and give proper training and direction to our students so that they are readily employable. In fact, we are looking forward to IP, especially in this direction. We get benefited by implementing this program, and our students will get employment, and they are employable, and not only just employable, they will definitely serve all these enterprises and render their service to the society. Thank you.
Areas and very interesting, thought-provoking, stimulating program where we had ideas from two distinguished senior colleagues in the profession, and we found a balance between academics and also administration. This is very, very there, and once again on behalf of the distinguished invitees, I thank Mr. Rath and Professor Mukherjee for coming over here, sharing their views, and giving us a vision of what is there to come in 21st century. Thank you very much.